Mine's closed and locked.
Mine's closed and locked as well. Brakes. Let's go ahead and set these brakes. Okay. Circuits. In. Good. Visual equipment off. Avionics switch is off. Fuel selectors are on. Mixture ammo rich. Carb heat gold. Same. How would you say on primer last time?
If it's cold,
Yeah.
3 squirts there.
And then prime the throttle, correct?
What is that actually priming?
This right here primes the cylinders. This primes the carb.
Yep. Just make sure it's locked. And the worst was the worst, you just have to do it again. If it doesn't catch. You don't want to over prime it though, because what can happen if you over prime?
You could flood the engine or flood the cylinders, and then
what is that? What can that result in?
basically it won't start. You have to drain the
What the worst case scenario?
fire.
Fire. Exactly.
Alright. Clear prop. Oh. Getting ahead of myself. Master switch is on. Turn the beacon on. Clear.
Alright. So one more in 10 seconds, right? And then 30 seconds in between each start. Now go ahead and prime it the same way again.
The primer too.
Yep. It's just cold and first start. You know, it's.
Radio check. Hear me? Loud and clear? Okay.
Air 95 Tango ground.
Is that
Temperature 17, dew point 11, altimeter 3007. Landing in departing runway 1. Advise on this to contact you. Have this information, Tango. Regular downtown tower, this information, Tango. Time 12530. The wind 080 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky is clear. Temperature 17, dew point 11, altimeter 3007. Landing in departing runway 1. Advise on this to contact you. Have this information, Tango.
we're going to stay on radio too? Yeah, because we already have ground on the standby. Okay, so I'll just change it to ground.
Regular downtown tower, this information, Tango.
Alright, the transponder, you just press on, right? Yeah, and this plane, it doesn't come on automatically for some reason. I think it's just how it's wired. They just gotta manually turn it on. The charging. Alright, so I believe we're ready to taxi. And just one more thing. That's not expired. That's half left, half up. Half up, half out of view. Alright. Yeah. Now I think you're ready. Go ahead and test your brakes and steering before you call ground though. What runway was in use? 1. Okay, we'll go over that way and then we'll call them up. When we steer, obviously looking outside first, but what else are we checking? Rudder. Oh, we're checking the 3 instruments. Oh, my controls. We're checking the turn coordinator, directional, gyro, and compass. Okay. Just come back, and then they go the other way, and you're making sure all your gyros are working. Alright, your controls. Controls. So you want me to get us to the runway? We're going out over here. Yeah, I'm talking about radios. You want me to do the radios? Yeah, sure. Okay. Good. What's the ATIS? Yeah. Good morning, Greenville Ground, Cessna 20155. Pulling short of Alpha 3 with Tango. We're going to be staying in the traffic pattern.
0155 ground, taxi runway 1 via Alpha 3 Alpha, the wind 0608, altimeter 3009er.
Taxi runway 1 via Alpha 3 Alpha 20155.
What does this line mean? This is the movement area. That means we're entering a taxiway. Yeah, the movement.
94 Whiskey Tower, make a left turn on course. Runway 1, clear for takeoff.
So at this airport, usually it's so slow that one person's doing ground and tower. You hear him. Like he's doing both frequencies. Exactly. At the airport I used to teach at, there was always somebody for ground, and then there was usually 2 people on tower doing each runway. Wow. Like 1 per runway. That's how busy it got. You'd have like 5 or 6 people in the left pattern, and then the jets on the big runway. There's a lot of flight training going on over there, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was not easy to learn how to fly there for students. Bringing brake set. Cabin doors closed and locked. Flight controls free. Correct. And go ahead and set this guy. What does it mean by free? Correct means wiring. You're actually able to. It's free in movement. Took that off. There was an accident with a Gulfstream 4. Pilots had over 30,000 hours, and they crashed and died because they forgot to take off. One simple gust lock. Oh man. I'm set for takeoff. Let's bring it up to 700. 1700. Alright, left magneto, acceptable job there. Back to both, back up to 1700.
400 Victor Tango Green will turn, make a straight approach to runway 1, the wind 060 at 5, altimeter 3009.
We're good.
5 miles.
Instruments. We're good. Enter's good. RP is, let's go ahead and turn this guy on. A little bit of drop.
Idle, go ahead and bring it back to idle. Okay, we're good. Back to 1,000. Idle friction is good. Strobe lights.
November
That's
9
just our
4 Whiskey
beacon in
Tower,
here,
maintain
correct?
3,000, over.
Onyx. That.
November 9 4 Whiskey Tower.
And then you test volume by pushing it. Hear it? That's how loud it would be.
Alright.
And opposite here would just pull it to test it. Okay. What's left?
Let's see. Flaps set for takeoff.
Let's do a short field.
So let's go ahead and give it 10.
Yep.
Or 20.
Let's do 20.
Alright. 20%. Parking brake release. Windows closed. Upset.
That only says 0 to 10 though. So just try 10.
Alright. Alright, I think we're
And then
good.
approach briefing. So engine failure on the runway, throttle idle, stop, roll off, right? It happens after you rotate with runway ahead, throttle idle, land, slow down, and get off. If it happens with no runway remaining, what do we do?
Well, if it's below 500 feet, we're going to look for something straight ahead.
Below 1,000 feet.
Or below 1,000 feet. If we're over 1,000 feet, then we can turn around and try to make the runway.
Which way is the wind coming from?
The wind is coming from the north right now.
It was 060, so it's going to be from the right or the left?
Coming from the left. Sorry, the right.
Right. So if we have an engine failure and we're 1,000 feet, are we going to turn right or are we going to turn left?
We're going to turn left.
Left, the wind would blow us away from the airport.
So right into
If we
the
turn
wind.
right, it would blow us towards the airport. A little detail, but when you have no power, it makes a huge difference. You gotta think about kind of like the mindset of a glider pilot. Alright?
Alright.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
We cross runway 1 Alpha 6, Bravo 3.
Hold on 1 second. Rainbow Tower, Cessna 20155, holding short of runway 1 for traffic pattern. Request short delay on the runway.
20155 Tower, runway 1, enter left traffic, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 1, enter left traffic, 20155. All of it. There you go. Rip it around. Okay. Full brakes. We never did lights, camera. There you go. Alright, now full power. So engine's good. Good. Oil's good. Alright, release. Airspeed's alive.
540.
Alright, rotate. And climb at 68. Go, 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 go. Oh, there you go. Alright, we're 100 AGL, so lower your nose. And then clean your flaps up. Lower it back down to VY, which is about 78, 80. And just look on the center line, make sure you're flying straight. So it's just procedural. Alright? Climb real quick. Once you're over, lower, clean it, climb it up. You saw we got off the runway pretty quick though.
Yeah. Pattern altitude is 1800.
1800, you said make a left pattern. Over 500 AGL, you can make your turn.
what's really your reference points as far as
Just turn. About half a mile to a mile away from the runway. And I don't want you using reference points, but let's get to 1800 though. You turn. Gotta multitask for doing this, right? On parallel it up. Now when you get level, I'll show you something. Go ahead, parallel. Parallel, man. Yeah, parallel the runway. And we're just flying next to it. You see where the runway intersects the strut? How it's about halfway?
I do.
We want about half to 2/3 up the strut.
Okay.
Tower 20155, midfield downwind.
20155 tower, runway 1, clear touch and go.
They're touching on runway 1, 20155.
And tower 0 Victor Tango on final runway 1. 20155 tower, continue downwind. You can be following a Cirrus now 3 miles straight out. Advise when you have him in sight.
Traffic in sight 20155.
20155, roger, follow that aircraft. You'll be number 2. The preceding aircraft's going to be a full stop. November 400 Victor Tango tower, runway 1, clear to land. Clear to land, 0 Victor Tango, thank you.
Number 2, clear to touch and go, 20155. Did you understand that?
Did.
So now we don't descend until we're past that target. Not to mention he's a touch and go, or he's a full stop. So we're even going to give him a little bit more separation.
Okay.
We'll just do a nice normal landing at first. Then show me a normal takeoff. But really try to stick that center line.
Alright.
So not yet.
We're at beam traffic now, so
Wait till it passes us. Alright, he passed us. We'll go ahead and turn base. No power back yet. Because that initial power back's off of your original thought that you're next to the numbers, right? You know that descent profile. This is totally different. So you don't want to descend until you can kind of get a good gauge of how far we are and how high we are. Alright. So make your adjustments. When you power back, hold the nose off. Really important fundamental. While putting flaps in, hold the nose back. There you go.
alright, turning final.
Zero Victor Tango Tower, we'll turn left to the Alpha 5, taxi to the base of the tower. Have a good day. Alpha 5, base of the tower. We're going to go to Doug Duncan.
A little high.
Nope. Or a little, what else can you do? Still have 3 flaps to put in. We're high end as of right now, we're landing on the grass. So get us over. Go ahead, get us over. Alright, so you have full notch. Now check your speed. We're fast, right?
Yeah, a little fast.
So just do a little slow flight trick. Power back for a second, hold the nose level. Alright. There you go, better speed. Now trim for it. And the wind is going to be from the right. So upon short final, you'll use a little bit of your left rudder to keep the nose straight, and only a little bit of right aileron to lean into it. Oh, you're landing right on top of the center line. Hold it. Hold it. Pretty good. Just a little bit of detail we gotta work out. Flaps up, carpet in. Go ahead, hold the aileron correction, and go ahead. I'm going to walk you through a soft field takeoff. So my controls, your controls. You see how I brought the nose back down? Yep. And then we climb out of it once we're at a good speed. We brought the flaps all the way up, that's why it was a little harder. That was obviously on the go. Okay, your controls. Your controls. So it's really just bringing it up with the right rudder, and then bringing it the nose down and staying in ground effect. Okay. Alright, first one's out of the way, now let's be a little sharper with the procedure. Let's be ahead of the plane a little bit. Alright, 500 AGL, start that. And I'm assuming that eventually you're going to fly a complex airplane. Right. Is that something on your list that you want to do? That's correct. Okay. So then the checklist, pre-landing checklist we're going to do is going to encompass that as well, so it's natural when you get up there. Okay. It's called BC Gumps, alright? Okay. So any plane you get in, it will normally work, unless it's maybe a little bit really advanced. But any single engine, small plane. Level off. And then turn. Tower 20155, just turn downwind.
20155, Roger.
Alright, so with BC Gump, so boost pump, fuel pump, we don't have an electric one, it's all internal, right? Correct. BC is carb heat, so you can go carb heat on. Alright, it's on. Gas is fullest tank. Alright, both. U is undercarriage, gear down. Alright, gears down. Gears down. M is mixture, best power. P is prop.
20155 tower, runway 1, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 1, 20155. Prop is full forward, and then S is switches and safety belts. So lights and safety belts. Okay. Alright. And you're beaming, so when you power back, hold that nose off. And do your flaps. About 1500. Way less power than that, man. Way less power than that. We're still at 100 knots. Power back to about 1600 RPM. And you put flaps in. But you're already in there at 10. Alright. I'll go ahead and turn base. Nice sharp 30-degree turn. Now when we're on base, what do we do? Now we're on base, we can go ahead and add another notch of flaps. You got it. Bring it down to 20. And then check your speed. It should be about 75. But I need to bring that speed down a little bit. That's pitch. Just like we slow down for slow flight and stalls, just hold the nose off and bleed off airspeed. Like the nose is heavy, so you might just want to put a little nose up trim.
Morning Greenville, 4213 Foxtrot, 5 miles south of the field, inbound with Tango.
4213 Foxtrot, Greenville Tower, make straight approach, runway 1, the wind 080 at 5, altimeter 3010,
maybe a little high,
clear to land.
Check your speed, coming in fast. Need to be about 10 knots slower, at least. There we go. I'll bring power back in. Slide it in just like slow flight. Perfect. Yep, we were a little crooked though. Okay, flaps up, carb heat in.
Speed of light. $500.
Alright, now do BC.
20155 tower, runway 1, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 2015.
November 13 Foxtrot tower, where would you like to park?
So boost pump,
Yes, sir.
it's already on.
One power
Carb
base,
heat.
not even going to go down.
Okay, let's turn there down for 5 if able, taxi base to the tower.
Carb heat. Yes.
Yes.
Full
I'm
tank.
bleeding in that.
The things.
Undercarriage.
Undercarriage down. Mixture.
One
Sorry,
pop
say
up.
again?
I wish I was going to be
Probable
bleeding in
board.
that Mirage over there.
Then S.
Or that Meridian.
Seatbelts
There's a few doors
and
open, you
switches.
can just pick whichever one you want.
I don't know how well I do with it, though.
Now when you do
They're
this,
like
power
training on
back,
the fly.
hold the nose off.
But it's a good-looking ramp today.
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. We're already ascending. Now put flaps in. There you go. Now once we get to 80, then you descend. So still not yet. Not yet.
And that's all right. We'll do a...
Now lower your nose, trim it out.
On the way
Nice,
back.
descend to 80.
I'm going to change my squawk code.
You don't want that nose running
So
away.
where do you want to
right?
get to at what altitude?
Correct. Perfect. Now turn.
Victor Lima, 6,500. T-32R slant golf, direct, heading 252.
Okay, I can do every departure.
A good approach starts right there, right? Be even further back, but that part's really important. Okay.
135 cuts, ready to copy.
And so you make a power change, so if you need to make one, that's completely fine.
Proceed on course.
You just want to be at
Departure
speed the
frequency
whole time.
Greer 11818.
Otherwise, you're
Maintain
trying to slow
VFR
down on
at or
final.
below
Everything
3,000 until advised by Greer. Your squawk is 5243.
Left on heading 118,
Alright.
VFR
We're on
3000,
base,
so
so
advised,
put it-
5431 in the box.
Read back west correct.
Other nutshell flaps.
05 Victor Tower, Roger, taxi via Bravo 1, hold short.
Let's try to
runway
slow
1,
down
Bravo
just a
1.
little more. So we're at about 80. Let's go to 75, 70. Okay. And a little more trim. That'll make a sharp turn on final. Maybe just a bit early. Better than late. Okay. You got your descent. Now check your speed.
Cuts, ready to taxi.
75 right now.
Put those flaps in.
Alpha. Cross runway 1028 on Alpha.
You just gotta fight it.
Wind 020
There's a
at
big
5, altimeter
aerodynamic
3010.
transition. Put those last ones in.
5 Alpha, cross
sure you
over,
felt it.
and we have weather one.
Speed perfect, 65, and then just use power to bring you right to your point. Make sure the nose stays down. Keep your speed.
Roger.
And try to use more feet to stay straight versus aileron. Light corrections. Alright, power off. Look down the runway. Flare. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Good job. Better. Now car feet in, flaps up. Full power. Way better on speed. And you see how we hit our point that time? We didn't float at all? Yeah, that's what you want.
November 0582 tower, cross runway 1, Bravo 1 to Alpha 3 south ramp.
This is our only second flight, right? Or is this our third one? Second. Second, right?
Foxtrot ready to go, runway 1.
November 13 Foxtrot tower, you can depart with a left turn on course, runway 1, clear for takeoff.
1 clear takeoff, left turn on course. Thank you, sir. 13 Foxtrot.
Yep, so it is 10 degrees of flaps for both takeoffs, soft and short. It's not 20. Okay. 20 is too much drag in this plane.
November 13 Foxtrot tower, do have pattern traffic ahead and to your left. Do you have them in sight on the downwind?
Yes, sir. I do have him off my left wing, 13 Foxtrot.
Excellent, sir. Turn behind him. Proceed on course. Contact rear 118.
As soon as you get level, do the checklist.
On the traffic, on course, 118.8. Thanks, sir. Good day.
S. Oh, so B, C, gums.
Okay, so, what was B again? Sorry.
Boost pump. We don't have one?
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's internal. It's always on.
2015 tower, runway 1, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 1, 20155. There you go, carpet.
S, both.
Oh, but you gotta put the carpet on when you say it.
Carpet's on. S, both. Undercarriage down. Extra rich. Power. Prop. Full. And then, we're just looking for speed.
Oh, seatbelts and switches.
Or seatbelts and switches, sorry.
It's alright, but while you're doing this, we've lost 150 feet. So now we're basically at the altitude where we'd be on, baseline.
Okay.
It's okay, it'll happen. It's just a lot, right?
Alright, we're about 45.
Power first.
Pull this guy down. Alright. Degrees of flaps. Looking for 70, 75.
And make sure you trim for it.
Alright, get another notch of flaps.
What do you think on our approach, though?
A little slow, or actually we're right on. We're a little low though, I think.
Yeah, we are. So add power and level off. If you're ever low, you don't want to continue to descend. You just want to level off for a while until you intercept the glide slope again, and then you'll power back to normal and keep that descent. But there's no point to keep dragging it in if you're already low. There you go, so it's looking better.
Greenville, Diamond 342 Delta Charlie, inbound from the practice area, about 7 miles out.
Diamond 342 Delta Charlie, Greenville Tower, ident, we're landing runway 1.
Landing runway 1, here's your ident.
And flaps.
Diamond 342 Delta Charlie at our left base, runway 1, report 2 mile left base.
Report a 2 mile left base for runway 1. Greenville Tower, Skyhawk 159 Foxtrot Sierra, about 8.5 to the west-southwest, inbound full stop with Zulu.
8.5 west, say again your call.
Skyhawk 159 Foxtrot Sierra.
There you go, use your feet.
Cessna 159 Foxtrot Sierra, Greenville Tower, ident, landing runway 1.
Right.
Wind 090 at 5, altimeter 301.
Get here for a second.
Alright,
Hold
ident
it,
is expected runway 1, 159 Foxtrot Sierra.
Ooh, money.
Cessna 159 Foxtrot Sierra, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles is a diamond. That'll be your traffic to follow.
That's the best one yet.
Alright, we're looking for the traffic, 159 Foxtrot Sierra.
Nice and straight, slow, controlled. Good landing.
Thank you.
You see how important speeds are, though.
Definitely do.
Especially with this high wing airplane. Let's try to climb, though.
Air 155, if you would, to beam Bob Jones, then turn your crosswind.
Tower, I'm familiar with Bob Jones 155.
Alright, you see
The yellow brick building is over there.
Okay, student told me what it was, 155.
yeah, you can go ahead and start your crosswind now.
Roger, turn across wind, 155.
That's that school that's right down here, all that like yellow brick.
Gotcha.
Diamond 342 Delta Charlie, runway 1, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 1, this will be a full stop.
Where are we climbing to?
Way too much. Sorry.
That's just real left distraction. It's gonna happen, right? You just need to keep bouncing around.
Number 159 Foxtrot. Sierra, disregard.
Alright, so that's a good time. So once you turn down when I'll talk. That's a good example. I mean, I'm pilot in command. I had plenty of hours, but I didn't know what he was talking about. Yeah, so I just told him. You know what I mean? Unfamiliar.
Airport 3, where you need to go?
Now I know instead of assuming.
Airport 3, no delay, cross 10,
I see that all the time.
119
Students will just assume what they're doing. Or what they say.
Bravo
They're not
3
doing the right thing.
to Alpha 6.
They were.
That's 159 Foxtrot Sierra. Your traffic, your following
Might be a
12
little
o'clock
far.
now, about 2 miles on the left base.
Alright, we're still looking, 9 Foxtrot Sierra.
Cessna 20155, continue downwind. You're going to be number 3, following a Cessna 172.
Sitting down with number 3, 155. We're number 3 though, so I don't know if that's him. We have 2 airplanes to follow.
Alright, traffic this side for 9 Foxtrot Sierra.
That's 159 Foxtrot Sierra, number 2, cleared to land.
So you can do BC gumps.
Alright, boost pump. Carb heat. S. Both. Put carriage down. Mixture rich. Is power cut prop in or full, and then seat belts, doors.
Seat belts and switches, which would also be lights. Where'd that guy go?
Going final right now.
That sounds creepy.
Yeah, that's the guy that just touched down. You're gonna have us go over Donaldson.
20155, can we turn base?
20155, start your base.
Turn to base 155. And that is another good example of just because I tell you to do something doesn't mean you can just kind of forget about your situation. I've had them vector me towards the mountains before. I'm getting close and they're still not telling me to turn.
Here in Greenville?
05 Victor, Greenville ground, proceed from the pump.
No, not here, but...
to Alpha 3, hold short of 1 on Alpha 3.
We're real low, so I would add a lot of power and level off here. There was no reason we should have descended. Look how far away we are.
Yeah.
Diamond 342, Delta Charlie, clear.
Think about it.
Diamond 342,
You
Delta
just put
Charlie,
yourself in
taxi,
a really
University
vulnerable
ramp,
situation.
via Bravo and Hotel.
Bravo Hotel to the University ramp, Diamond 342, Delta Charlie.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's Echo.
Okay, Bravo Echo. Showing your age, Sonny.
Yeah, it's called remembering what it used to be.
Tower 155, we need our clearance.
05 Victor, no delay, cross 119 to Bravo 2.
Now we're going past
Bravo
it,
1.
so there you go, power back. Tower is 155, clear touch and go.
Cessna 155 is clear, touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 155. And that is the third lesson in one traffic pattern about ATC.
Runway 1 at Alpha 5.
Always make sure you're cleared, right? He didn't give it to us.
That's 159 Foxtrot Sierra, taxi the ramp.
Alright, we're taxiing the ramp. Have a good morning, Madam Foxtrot here.
Put some trim in, that'll help you out. Does a little better, right? Yep. Trim. Alright, nice and smooth controls. Easy. There it was.
November 182 to November, Greenville ground. Good morning. Okay, I'll do that. Go taxi to runway 1 via Bravo 2. Cross runway 1 at Bravo 2, left on Alpha. Cross runway 1028. The wind 090 at 5, altimeter 3010, and I'll be right back with you.
I mean, I know we're just doing normal right now, but it seems like we needed to do some good normal practice before we try to get into the hard.
I agree.
So maybe next time we'll focus on these, but I just want you to get the landings down.
No, that's fine.
I mean, for the first one till now, it's night and day. But yeah, the first ones you were doing a lot of this, and now we're starting to just do less controls and more feet, which is what landing's all about.
November 22, November Tower, do have departure instructions whenever you would like them.
We're going to go ahead and start turning.
No problem.
And that's a good down one right there. As soon as you turn down one, what should you do?
They're doing our basic dumps.
You got it.
Alright, so boost pump on. RP on. Our
20155, infield downwind.
20155, tower, runway 1, clear touch and go.
Runway 1, clear touch and go, 20155.
pass on both. Undercarriage down, mixture in. Prop.
Look what's happening to our altitude.
And set.
Oh, this traffic pattern's already 200 feet lower than standard, right? Standard's 1,000 AGL. This is only 800. So if you're losing 200 before you even start to descend, you're only 600 AGL, and you still have a long way to go.
Yeah. Just back up there.
Okay. But we're past the numbers. So we're just a little bit behind the plane. Okay. Need to be about 30 seconds faster on everything. No. Okay. You're getting into this habit. No maneuver we've done do we put flaps in before we power back. Ever, right? We're just going too fast for it to happen. Power back, hold it off, you put the flaps in. And I want you to come in high on this one. Okay. We're gonna keep power in. We're gonna do a slip to land. Perfect. So say we're cruising along and all of a sudden we have an engine failure and that's our only place we can land, right? Yep. So you'll go power idle, you'll turn, and put full flaps in. I want to get on center line first. Okay, now the wind is from the right.
400 Victor Tango Tower, runway 1, taxi to Alpha 5 Alpha, cross runway 1028 on Alpha, the wind 100 at 5, altimeter 3010.
Full left rudder and aileron into it, right? We're exposing the plane. We check our speed and it's doing fine. You see our descent rate, 1,000 feet per minute, and we're not really moving forward compared to what we're moving down. No, we need to get back on
Greenville
center.
Tower, Medevac 209, trying to make you visual for
We'll
runway
do a little
1.
more.
Medevac 209, Charlie Mike, Greenville Tower, runway 1, the wind
See how we got back to glide slope?
Altimeter 3010.
Now when I come out of it, I go right foot.
3010, back 209 Charlie Mike.
And I'm going to show you a soft field while we're at it, since I have controls, okay?
Number 1822 November Tower on departure, turn right, fly heading 030. Maintain VFR at or below 3000 until advised by Greer. Departure frequency will be Greer, 118.8.
Right, I look down the runway.
5246.
Now I'm slowly bringing it back. I held back pressure, right? See how the nose is still really off? Yep. I'm going to go up to 10 degrees. RP'd in. I'm going to show you.
2 November Tower, read back west, correct.
I bring it forward a little bit so I have some.
Number 9 Charlie Mike Tower, runway 1 clear to land.
I'm using a ton of right rudder.
Land back 209 Charlie Mike, thanks.
We lift off. The nose comes level. And then we're cruising at ground effect. I check my speed. We're good. And we climb. Now that we have a positive rate of climb, we go flaps up. And it's normal. Your controls.
Your controls.
I figured since I could show you all 3 while I had the controls versus 3 different times.
It works.
And even that soft field landing was a little firm, but the main part about it was that I held the nose off, right?
Yeah.
Greenville Tower, Bonanza 1822 November is ready.
It wasn't really a stabilized approach. We came in all slipped away, so
runway 1, hold short,
could have done it a little better. But I still kept the weight off, and I still kind of floated it into ground effect, right?
Yeah.
Another thing with that soft field is that you have the momentum landing going forward and not straight down, right? Because if you sink vertically, all the weight, the force is going normal to the earth down versus at an angle going forward, which is going to be a less of a result vector of it. So we're level. When we turn downwind, what do we do right away?
Easy gums.
Good.
Medevac 9 Charlie Mike Tower, coming to the base of the tower.
Affirmative.
Register if able, turn left at Alpha 6. You can remain this frequency for taxi.
Alpha 6, and in with you, Medevac 209 Charlie.
Alright, boost pump. Carb heat. Gas on both. Undercarriage down.
2 November Tower, runway 1, fly heading 030.
Cool.
Takeoff.
2 November, rolling on
Belts,
runway 1.
switches.
Good. And
Wheels
you
turn
didn't
right
lose any
to
altitude.
030.
Perfect. Now we're cruising. So see how more ahead of the airplane you are now?
Yeah.
Number 194 Lima Golf Grand Ground, runway 1, taxi via Alpha 5 Alpha, cross runway 1028 on Alpha. The wind is light and variable 3 knots, altimeter 3010.
Tower 20155, midfield downwind.
20155 Tower, roger, continue normal pattern, expect clearance.
Full code 20155.
So he didn't say extend, right? He said do a normal pattern, and then he'll give us clearance when we're closer. So we're beam our numbers. So now you power back, but hold the nose.
Oh, we don't want to lose any altitude here.
Exactly. While putting the flaps in. Then check your speed and trim and descend for
November 1822 November, contact Greer 118.8, have a good flight.
Good to November.
Greenville Tower, Sirius 4.
There you go. Now we got a very
Victor
nice,
Tango, ready for
smooth
departure.
descent coming.
400 Victor Tango, Greenville Tower, runway 1, depart with a left turn,
There you
clear
go,
for
that's
takeoff.
45.
Over left turn and clear for takeoff.
Now when you turn,
Number 20155 Tower, runway 1, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 1, 20155.
all I was saying is when you turn, you don't want to bring your nose up at all, but you also want to make sure that you don't let it drop. Because look what happened to your speed. It went up slightly, right? Right. Not that bad, but I'm just talking you through the physics of it.
Greenville ground, Cheyenne 329er, Kilos at Greenville Jet Center with uniform VFR to Lexington, North Carolina, Echo X-ray X-ray 13.5.
What was it, 329er Kilo Kilo?
That's affirmative, sir. 329 Kilo Kilo or PAY1/Golf Piper Cheyenne.
Roger, sure. I'll get that in the system for you. Go ahead, taxi runway 1 Alpha 5 Alpha, cross runway 1028 on Alpha. The wind lane variable 4 knots, altimeter 3010, and I'll be right back with you.
Roger, runway 1 via Alpha 5 Alpha, cross 1028 at Alpha 30109 KK.
Okay, so the glide's okay, but check your speed.
Greenville Tower, Cessna A700 Papa, 6 miles south, inbound for a full stop.
November 870 Pop Tower, make straight and approach runway 1, the wind 060 at 4, altimeter at 3010.
Straight in for runway 1, altimeter 3010, 00 Papa.
Here's your feet.
November 9 Kilo Kilo Tower, do you have a departure information whenever you would like it?
9 Kilo Kilo, go ahead.
Register on departure, turn right, fly heading 030. Maintain VFR at or below 3000 till advised by Greer. Departure frequency will be Greer on 118.8.
We're going to
squawk 5151.
So hold the back pressure, go full power. With the right
Roger,
rudder.
on departure, we'll go heading 030, maintain VFR auto below 3000. We'll touch Greer on 18.8, 51, 9 Kilo Kilo.
November 9 Kilo Kilo Tower, read back west, correct.
Good. Climb up. Oh, it is.
400 Victor Tango Tower, I have no traffic to the west, northwest. Have a good flight, sir.
So now that we're climbing, what do we do?
Tango, thank you.
One more thing.
Power and speed, flaps up, sorry.
Clean it up. Good. You're doing good, there's just a lot of procedure, right? I'm just going to keep pegging at you until it's perfect.
Hopefully I can go home, just review the video too and see
November 870
a little bit.
Pop Tower, runway 1, clear to land.
You have 3 different angles here.
Runway
so
1, clear to land, 00 Papa.
you're able to watch it over and over again, so you get it. And when you watch it too, if there's things you notice that I'm saying that aren't making sense, just let me know.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm always up for a critique.
What flight school did you fly?
Where?
California.
Van Nuys, it was Encore flight. They're pretty big. They had like, what they have? Probably about 20 planes.
Yeah.
And then I went to Florida Tech for school, and they probably had over 100. Maybe a little lower, but a lot.
I have a couple friends. One went to Middle Tennessee State. Same thing, and I have a couple that went to Embry-Riddle.
There's a little. The one in Florida?
Yeah, Daytona Beach.
Yep. I looked into it. I couldn't imagine doing 4 years though with that few amount of a female presence. Let's call it.
Yeah, I got you.
If it's non-military, you know what I mean?
I got you.
It was a little much for me. We'll do this one and one more, and we'll call it.
All right. My wife went to an all-girls school here in the area. Go ahead.
20155, midfield downwind.
20155 Tower, continue normal pattern, expect clearance.
Wilco 20155. The Wilco means will comply. So instead of me saying that whole line back, right?
Yeah.
Wilco fits in there perfect. Because it didn't require a yes or a no, and Roger wouldn't have worked because that's more like you understand. I guess that might have worked too, but Wilco is a little bit more fitting.
I got you.
194 Lima Golf Tower, runway 1, hold short.
1 to hold short, 94 Lima Golf.
Right, so
November 00 Pop Tower, Fable, turn left at Alpha 5. You can remain this frequency for taxi to the ramp.
Alpha 5 with you to the ramp. 00 Papa.
November 94 Lima Golf Tower, runway 1, depart with a left turn, clear for takeoff.
Lima Golf, clear for takeoff, runway 1, departing from left turn.
And Greenville downtown tower, Cheyenne 329er Kilo, Kilo is ready to go at the end 1 and Alpha 1 as well.
9er Kilo, Kilo tower, runway 1, hold short.
Holding short, runway 1 for 9 Kilo, Kilo.
20155 tower, runway 1, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 1, 20155.
Final is clear. I'll go.
November 4 Lima Golf Tower, have no traffic to the northwest. Have a good flight, sir.
Alright, flaps. Coming a little fast, so what do we do with pitch? Not power, it's all pitch. Alright, level off. Power idle. Good. Now that was the best one yet. One more.
Number 329er Kilo, Kilo tower on departure, turn right, fly heading 030, and runway 1, clear for takeoff. The previous aircraft's going to be remaining in my left-hand traffic pattern.
Roger, 9 Kilo, Kilo, we're clear for takeoff, runway 1, right turn out 030. We'll keep an eye out on the Cessna traffic doing touch and goes.
November 9er Kilo, Kilo tower, do you have the previous aircraft heading to your left in sight?
Affirm, sir, for 9 Kilo, Kilo. We'll stay clear of them. Right turn 030 now.
Excellent. Go ahead, contact Greer on 118.8 and have a good flight.
Roger, going to Greer on 18.8. Will do. Have a good day. 9KK.
Oh wow, he already took off that close to us? Wow.
November 20155 tower, runway 1, clear touch and go.
20155, this will actually be our last one. Full stop.
20155 tower, runway 1, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 1, 20155.
He kind of got ahead of me. When I called, if I was going to call at midfield, I was going to tell him that it was full stop. But he cleared us early. Be careful not to trim in a turn. Look how you trimmed it. You're trimming for level while in a turn, and just the physical forces are going to be different than when you level out. I've kind of noticed that a couple times.
I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit.
Yeah. Good. Get the gums checked though. It's good. All right. So where are you going to touch down? Let's be more specific this time. The 500 footers.
Yeah.
Alright. That means you gotta aim a little bit, about 100 to 250 for them. Those are the second blocks, right? So you get first blocks at 500, second or 1,000, we're gonna aim for the 500. So just passed them, so power back.
Let's just get out of his way, roll off here for a second. Yeah. So clean up the way. Thumbs up. There's the opposite of DC jumps. Yeah, up. Okay. This is a weird situation. Stop, clean it up, and then call around, and then they can catch it. But since it's the same guy anyways, there's no reason he doesn't want us to go back around and call him up again and let him know. They just pull through. Is that diamond new? Yep. Airplane though. Really nice too. That HSI, autopilot. Two-seater in the diamond one.